Hello everyone and welcome to the program The Viewpoint with Precious Ayembe. My name is Precious Ayembe and today the Viewpoint is inspirational program that talk about the beat across all sector. On this program we talk about politics, religious, entertainment and etc. And today is a program where we talk about real life stories that affect individual, family, society and nations. And today we have a guest today on the program, which is the presidential aspirant of Young Progressive Party, YPP. Let's get his profile, then you get to know who our guest for today is. Our guest for today is architect Dr. Agada. He is an architect of about 3 decades who has been a top-notch infrastructure policy strategies and a world-renowned acoustic design specialist. The principal of syrups and acoustic kills professionals who handle grades and I think Dunamis Auditorium. Oh, that's great, in Abuja. And is also Dr. Peter Agada. He is the president of Congress of Professional and currently serves as the shadow minister of infrastructure in the Professor Pat Utem-led shadow. Shadow government. Postulating the best practical intellectual approach to governance, and also is also the architect Peter Agada. He is a national coordinator and visionary of the movement Nigeria, a political movement focused on both women and absolutely infrastructure development, governance, and immediate past director of finance of the Obedient Movement and a former presidential aspirant of the Labour Party who has leads the ambition as a flag carrier member of the YPP Young Progressive Party. Dr. Agada is married with children and both biological and adopted. So good to have you on our show today, sir.
Thank you so much, Precious. It's good to be here with you all.
Thank you, viewers, let's get straight to the point. I'll ask our guests questions on why is here. So please briefly, can you introduce yourself? Because you're an aspirant of YPP. Why are you there? So what's your role at YPP?
Well, I'm an aspirant and a stalwart, an interest party of the YPP.
What did you say, an interest party?
Interest is that I'm interested.
Because there are so many political parties.
I am interested in building that organization.
Is it because you were there?
Because I'm young, one, and because there are so many young persons looking for where to go to. Somebody needs to build that nest for the young generation of Nigerians who cannot go to the other places. Let me stop there. The other places are not attractive. The other places are old-fashioned. They are making them suffer. The other places have cut them off and made life difficult for them. And they're looking for where to go. And as an architect, I know how to frame buildings, frame structures, and frame design places for people to make them feel comfortable so that they can come in and give in their best. So I'm in YPP to make YPP that place, that go-to place for every young person. Even the old ones will even want to come by the time we're done.
You are just sounding like a really politician, because I know too, if you're in an APC, you also sing the praises of APC.
I will never be in APC.
Or maybe PDP or any other political party, because you were raised a Labour Party.
Yes.
Was this party not a young generation party that was driven by youth? So why not the YPP?
Now you're talking. I was in Labour Party, and I'm still Labour at heart.
Oh.
Because a lot of the programs and projects that I'm running, you just mentioned a few of them. They're all Labour-driven, NLC, TUC. And we're looking at that day where Labour and YPP will connect. And I may just be that connecting factor.
Okay, now let's get straight to that one thing you just said, Labour Connect. Tell us what it is, because viewers out there, the layman will not know what Labour Connect is. So what is
Labour Direct, you mean?
LabourDirect.com.
Okay. LabourDirect.com is me and a group of professionals have proposed this governance principle for Nigeria. I haven't seen that from 1999 to date. A similar or same system has been used to govern since Nigeria came back to democracy from the President Olusegun Obasanjo's day to date. Same thing. 99 2004, 2004, 2007, like that and like that. It's been sinking, okay? And if you will agree with me, you will find out that the standard of life has been a slide down that way. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Life has been going like that, down, down, the graph has been going down. That simply means that this governance system we have been running with has not been delivering the dividends of democracy. And as a professional that I am, with my colleagues, many of them all over the world, doing excellently well. I'm here locally doing well. I run an organization that is the world-leading organization in acoustics. I have colleagues all over the world, and we're talking to each other. How can we use this excellence, this professional dexterity that we carry, to do something about the slide down in Nigeria's living standards and all of that, okay? And then we came up with this Labor Direct thing. It's a governance system and a governance model. It is 180 degrees opposite of what is being run today in office. So in a nutshell, labordirect.com, as we go further, you will see for yourself that it is a governance model that anyone who gets into office day one can run with it, because it's already packaged and prepared, and it's prepared by Nigerian professionals who are concerned, who are carrying the situation Nigeria has at heart and trying to do something about making it good and better. So that's what it is.
So are you telling us that is what inspired the Labor Direct Connect? What inspires this vision?
Yes. LaborDirect.com is a model. Okay. It is what we are going to drive when we get into office. Labor Direct, it didn't inspire anything. It's a model prepared, 100% package from top to bottom, that is ready for deployment. It takes cognizance of the 23 sector of the Nigerian economy. It takes cognizance of policy driven by the Labour NLC TUC ideology. It takes cognizance of our budgeting system, a transparent system. It also takes cognizance of the fact that we need to do a bottom to the top approach this time, and not a top to bottom approach.
Oh, okay. So how does this platform differ from the traditional way? Because a lot of people know about government comes to give us all kinds of words. So how did the government deliver such things to the masses?
From 1999 to date, the system that has been practiced is this. There is a government budget office.
Yeah.
There is ministries, departments, and agencies, MDAs. There is the National Assembly, and there is the presidency. These people sit up here in Abuja and decide for themselves what should be and where.
What did they say they decide for themselves?
They decide themselves.
How did you know that?
I know that because I'm part of those who wrote policies for them in the past.
Oh, you wrote policies for them, so you're part of them.
Yes.
So that means, are you telling me you're also part of the problem?
Well, as a policy entrepreneur.
If you had a policy for them.
Yes,
maybe because you can say you had a policy for them, but they did not.
Entrepreneur, yes.
They might not make use of the policy, so I'm not going to hold you.
Yes, they don't use it. They don't use it.
So that's why you want to come, so that you can make use of your policy.
Thank you.
Oh, really? Let's get more about this. Yes. Yeah, let's go.
So they sit up here, they decide what goes where. We want to build 3 hospitals in Gusau. We want another 7 boreholes in Borodo. The people in Yenagoa need 10 kilometers of road to be constructed with concrete. The ones in Benue, they need maybe 3 factories making mango juice. They make a decision from up here. Ministries, they want hospitals, they want clinic. They put it down on a piece of paper. All happening here. Ministry of Health, Ministry of Housing, Ministry of Works, all of it happening up here. Controlled by the budget office up here. Budget office tells them, oh, this is the amount of money available. You can't budget beyond this. That's budget office, regulatory. And then when they finish this document, they pass it to the National Assembly for oversight. National Assembly says, oh, you didn't consider my area here. You didn't consider my area here. Please add this. Please add this. Whether you like it or not, you must add it. My people cannot be left behind. National Assembly does that oversight function. There's a budget team. And then, of course, everybody put together have agreed. They take it to the president for accent. The president looks at it and says, okay, this is good to go. I will try. I will do this. I will not do this. And then once that is passed, the president addresses the National Assembly about the budget, and they say this is the amount of money. And then budget is passed.
Okay, no.
I'm done. I'm not done. Budget is passed, and here is Architect Peter Agada, carries his car and he's going to Ipelo, to go and see his people. Haven't known that there was a budget for hospital and budget for transformer, and there's a budget for some nice roads leading to Ipelo, my deep village, from Ipole, from the junction. And Peter Agada goes this year, the roads are the same. He goes next year, no transformer. He goes the third year, no water. He keeps going there, 15 years down the road, budgeting almost 6 trillion for those 15 years, covering this area. And the place is still the same. Agada has now grown to be the senior son of the land. And the whole village is coming to Agada. Can you put transformer for us? We see that God has blessed you. Where are the transformers in the budget? Where are the roads in the budget? Where are the boreholes in the budget? You know why things happen that way? Because the budget is top to bottom. And nobody checks. There is no monitoring and evaluation, and the people are not involved in the process. So Labour Direct has upside down what I just described for you. We are going to budget from the wards. The ward people themselves will determine what projects they want to handle. They will pinpoint it, they will vote among themselves, they will hand it over to the local government team will take it to the state will take it to the federal, then they take it to the MDAs. By the time budgeting is reaching the ministries, departments, and agencies, the state and local government participation down to the ward has impacted it. And then, of course, there's a monitoring team, there's participation, there's accountability team. So that is the whole framework of labordirect.com.
Okay, you describe it as one of the things I will commend you. You're just enjoying yourself in the studio, trying to let us know that you have the power, you have the policy.
Yes.
So now describe to Nigeria the alternative digital governance platform that you said this can offer. So what does this mean in the practical terms?
So what it simply means is labordirect.com is a participatory, budget transparent, people developing from the bottom to the top system, where budgeting is done at the ward level, monitored from the ward level. Let me give you an example. After you have done your ward level project selection and you've passed it on, okay? You did your ward level project selection maybe around January, and you've passed on the projects to the federal. Yeah. You know that with the Labour Direct governance system, Nigerians will download an app called labordirect.com, where you, for example, you are from wherever you are from, right? You click on it and you want to check the outcome of a project that you were party to selecting, maybe some water project. And you click and you say, okay, this is me, I go to Benue, I go to Otupa, I go to Boreholes, all right? And then I go to Ipole Otupa, I go to borehole number 10001 and I say, tell me extent of work done. All right? Now, this person who has clicked on labordirect.com can see project development, project extent, name of contractor, extent of work done. So Nigerians by themselves will be responsible for monitoring their projects. Are you getting? And then this your app is connected to Public Complaints Commission. It's connected to EFCC, because once you go and you check and you notice some foul play, a project has been flagged red for non-performance for maybe 60 days, 90 days. Why is our project not going on? And you can see that money has been paid. You make a report. So this is the system where Nigerians themselves, we own their country, we own their development, we supervise their development, we monitor their development, and we'll enjoy their development.
So how will Nigeria, or the ordinary Nigerian, benefit from this labordirect.com?
I just told you now, a project is owned by you. If it's not performing, you're shouting. You're not carrying placard, you're just flagging. Just press something, flag this project.
In this government, in this Nigeria,
yes,
are these people not doing protest?
So people not doing protest?
Yes, people not
doing protest. We're saying that there will be no need for protest anymore.
So how do you think that the government is going to give attention to this? Well, then, because other younger ones are doing things to call the attention of the government, but I don't think they're paying attention to them. So what do you think?
Look at what it is. Once you are digitized, and there's a digital way of flagging red, non-development, and this digital way is taken to a platform where you have people who are carrying out monitoring and evaluation to see feedbacks coming from different places on a particular development. Control, which is what we lack here. monitoring, evaluation, and control is lacking because Nigeria is too big. All right, 923,000 square kilometer cannot be monitored from the center. That's the big challenge we're having right now. So, but when you spread development down to the people, control, monitoring, evaluation is highly, highly possible. And that's what we're bringing to the table. So not just to bring budget from the bottom, but get Nigerians involved in monitoring, in making sure. And then the very interesting thing, another thing that happens is maintenance. When you do some development in Nigeria, go back there after 2-3 years, it's almost rotten. 5 years, the roof is all down. The team that is watching the project for its development will also be left there to continue to watch the project and monitor it. For example, I'm walking down the street, I'm a ward technical officer, and I see out of wind, the electric pole has fallen. I will take a picture of it and upload it. So it's a digital day. It's a digital governance day for Nigeria. And you know, this is not just a Nigerian thing. That is how governance runs everywhere else in the world. Okay?
I think, how can this platform help create jobs and also reduce unemployment for Nigerian youth?
You just asked a question. How does it get people jobs?
Yeah.
I'm working from the ward level.
Okay.
My ward technical officers are employed.
Okay.
Okay. My local government officers aggregating are employed.
Okay.
My state officers transmitting are employed.
Okay.
It has the capacity of employing nothing less than 70 to 80 million Nigerians immediately after we get into government.
Oh. Because that will lead to my next question was like, okay, how can the artisan, trader, farmers, and small business owners benefit from this labor dewey.com?
Yes. Is that your next question?
That was
amazing. Amazing. Our first executive order,
yeah,
once we get to office, is to create a cluster agriculture system. What is the cluster system? We will, first of all, carry out a mapping of all the land that is available for agriculture. Now, we map the land, we put them in a master plan. Then secondly, we do a census of every smallholder farmer, okay, and medium-scale farmers. We census them. The third thing we do is do something called cluster security system, cluster protection system, where we create a digital security system that makes sure that if we move into, say, these 200 hectares of land and we want to use that place for cluster agriculture, that 200 hectares of land for farming is protected from bandits and from attacks using technology. Okay? So once we have made that 200 hectares safe, we move into it. We have already planned it out. We section it into agro, whatever, processing center, farming, food production, export, packaging, and all of this is happening in that same location. Of course, we connect that location to investors and exporters. So our target is to produce out of Nigeria so that we can take from that cluster and export and earn dollars, not just naira. Are you hearing me? So most of the guys who are in here working in the various sectors that we have created are all dollar earning and naira earning at the same time. Their accounts will just be ringing. I'm sure that most guys who are living in the city right now will start looking for clusters to go and live, because in that cluster, it is not just about production and farming, it's also about affordable housing. Beautifully well-built houses, the way they've done it in Venezuela, the way they've done it in South Africa. Houses are easy to build if you can tie somebody's work with his payment of his budget. This is all integrated planning, according to what we've done in labordirect.com.
So what role will the technology and artificial intelligence play in this platform to give Nigeria youth the best?
The platform runs on AI. It runs on digital technology. The algorithms that help you aggregate the votes, the reports from the local government area to the state, and then from the state to the federal, from federal to the budget office to supervision, is carried out by AI. Young Nigerians who are expert in this. I have a son today. Yes, he's doing his master's in software engineering. He studied in the UK. It's likes of him. They are 23, they are 24-year-old guys. They are techie kings all over the world. They're in New York. You see them with their knapsack. They're providing solutions to finance. Look at flutter waves. There are many like that. These are the boys that will take Nigeria 923 square kilometers and digitize this nation for proper governance.
So now, this level that you're talking about, so how does it promote transparency and technology in governance?
The reason why you have corruption is because of the opaque nature of the olden days filing system where everything is hard copy. Once systems are digitized, and interestingly, Nigeria actually signed on to the open governance policy. It's a global signing that insists that every nation must digitize its governance. So what we're doing in labordirect.com is anchoring on that law. Okay, we are anchoring on that digital command by the whole world, by the Committee of Nations, that all nations must be governed in an open system. There's an open governance law. So once you have open governance and every aspect, elements of governance is in the open, is digitized, corruption will be destroyed immediately.
So now Nigeria, I think that Nigeria faces challenges in such corruptions, and also how can this platform help address this issue in politics, in all sectors of life? How can this help?
Once governance is digitized, corruption will run away. Secondly, once our wealth is equitably distributed, and once opportunity is made equal, where the son of a nobody can become a somebody without being somebody, structural, digitized system, corruption will find its level gradually. There's corruption everywhere in the world, by the way. Corruption is the human factor, but you can minimize corruption to the barest minimum. I run these things in my organization, in Cyrus. We operate based on open empirical digital systems.
Is that achievement? Because I wanted to ask, what are your achievements in this labordirect.com?
I have utilized similar.
Has been on existence, or you're just trying to bring up this app to sell to Nigerians?
Okay,
since you're coming to campaign for office.
Yeah, we've been developing it for the last 20 years. It's meant for government. Yes, it's meant for government. But little aspects of it have been deployed by me in my business. I run one of the world's largest, if not the world's largest, acoustic organization today, and I've employed these principles that I'm trying to use now, which has been scaled for Nigeria in a small way to run Cyrus. As you can ask the story of Cyrus. Cyrus, just Google it, Cyrus Acoustics. We are one of the fastest growing, world largest. We just finished Dunamis Glory Dome.
That's good.
Dunamis Glory Dome, the Trinity Tower in Lagos, the largest Redeemed Christian Church of God hall. We did the hall of Pastor Tunde Bakare Lateran Assembly in Lagos. We did the Global Memorial Hall in Lagos. We did Salvation Ministry. The count continues that way, and we've been very successful in all of our projects. It is the same principle as Labor Direct that has driven us.
Okay, before we go on a short break, let's take this question. When we're back, we go on a short break. This program continues. So how can Nigeria register or participate in labordirect.com, and how does this initiative align with the vision and manifesto of the Young Progressive Party, PDP, if elected, and how would you integrate labordirect.com into governance?
Thank you. You want me to take this question?
Yeah, before we go on a short break.
Okay, well, you've asked about 3 questions now. The YPP is a youth-driven party. Majority of our target personalities are youth, they are young persons. So this is a seamless connection. Okay, the youth is in the digital world today. They are the ones running the digital world today. They are the ones interested. Even a little child in the house today is going for the phone, the parents' phone. So it's a new world emerging. So the YPP is here to harvest these young persons and give them a place to work and give them a place to be productively employed. That's number 1.
Okay. Because I was thinking we're going to go for a short break.
Okay.
My director just gave me a signal that I should just run off, because I was just looking at the time that we have. So in the 30 seconds, in this 3 questions I asked, if you can wrap it up.
So to register to be a member and a part of YPP, there's a registration portal. To join us at the Movement Nigeria. The Movement Nigeria is the platform where young persons are coming to, where we're organizing, we're planning, we're structuring ourselves, we're preparing ourselves to take over. To be a member, just come to www.movementnigeria.ng. That's our registration portal. And then, of course, when you get in there, we'll tell you which way to go as regards the structural and the governance model that we're preparing.
We have to bring you back because we don't have the time. We have to bring you back. So,
thank you.
In just one word, just in one sentence, just give a final word as we wrap it up for the day.
I'm calling on the youths of Nigeria to join me in this very epoch moment in the history of this country. We have given our fathers all the time and all the chance to show us how to govern our land. We've respected them, we've honored them, we still do. But it's obvious that our generation has to take over at this point in time. Very, very critical. And I'm calling on all of you to join us at the Movement Nigeria and to join the Young Progressives Party as soon as possible, because something like a tsunami is coming on this country.
All right.
Join us. Let's take our country. Let's move forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being part of today's edition.
Thank you.
The Aspirant of YPP, Dr. Agada. God bless you.
Thank you.
So this is where we wrap it up for today. I want to say Happy New Year to our viewers. My name is Precious Yembe. Thank you for Mr. and Mrs. Jacob Hussein for being part of their support to this program for today. Thank you and God bless you all. I think this program will continue tomorrow again, and we're going to bring our guests for this, especially this program again next week. Thank you and bye for now.